This video is going to be real easy to interpret for those of you that understand manifesting, and for those of you that do not, manifestation is real. And I have manifested 2 businesses in my life, a contracting business and a barbershop. Never knew that manifestation was real until I had a near-death experience that sat me down to really examine my life. And what I did was I learned a trade and I started to freelance. Then I started a business in my trade, which is drywall, steel stud framing, insulation, paint, and then I just started to evolve from there. And people liked my work because I was so laser focused on what I did that I just started meeting random people, and then I just took off like a rocket ship. Then I started learning how to manifest the lottery and working with the universe to pick winning scratcher numbers, daily threes, and that was actually really fun. I prefer to win this one out of all of these, but you know, everybody's in different planes of existence. So let's start with number 1, inherit money. Some people are going to inherit money. It's just the way it is. Congratulations. Your parents loved you when you were a kid, so they worked hard so that you can get an inheritance. Congratulate your parents, tell them you love them. Someone gives it to you. Again, you might have some cool friends, some cool family members. You know, I'm a very generous person. I give what I can. I don't give out loans. I give what I can, because when somebody asks me for money, I don't say, hey, you need to pay me back. I always say, hey, here you go. And if I cannot give it to them, I don't. Get a job. Holy shit. You get a job, you better make sure that you can take it somewhere, or it's just a means to where you want to go. Okay? Very important. My first job was at KFC with my brother. And my mom was the manager, and me and my brother did not get along, and we would just fight, and then my mom fired us, which was a good thing, because then I got an opportunity to where I could learn a trade. And I started sweeping out warehouses for one of my friend's uncle's companies. I did that for a couple of months before they said, hey, you're working hard, you're not quitting. Do you want to start doing some crown molding? And I said, yeah. He said, we'll give you a crew, and you're going to do foam crown molding, where you plaster it, sand it, dry it, and then ship it out for installation. And they gave me a time frame. I had to do like 300 pieces in a week or something like that. And then I started doing 300, 400, 500, 600, and they're like, dang, you're a hard worker. You guys are working good for you. Do you want to learn how to install them? I said, yeah. So then I started to install them. Then, make a long story short, then this is where the universe kicked in. I never knew. And all of a sudden, the head superintendent for steel framing partner broke his ankle. And then they called me up and said, hey, do you want to learn how to frame? I said, yeah, I do, but I don't have any tools. They're like, we'll buy you your tools. And that's the thing about being focused and doing a good job in whatever it is you're doing. When the higher ups notice and they give you an opportunity and you don't have the tools or resources to do whatever you got to do, they will give it to you because they don't want to lose you, because good help is very hard to find. So then from there, I started working for the union, built Morongo Casino hotel rooms. Then I went to White Memorial, San Manuel Hotel, Pechanga Hotel here in California. And one thing that happened to me at Morongo was I came from piecework, and I worked so hard that at lunch one day the guys came and said, hey, you keep working like this, you're going to work us all out of work. And the guys are starting to get a little mad at you. And I was like, well, that's the only way I know how to work. Tell them deal with it, basically, right? So then next thing you know, the foreman comes up to me and says, hey, we got these elevator shafts that we need built. Get your harness. We'll give you a partner. I was like, nah, I want my own partner. I'll work with my brother. I said we had to do 3 floors a day. So we did 3 floors a day. 3 floors a week. We did 3 floors a week, and then we did 4, and then 5, and then 6. And then when I got to the top, the foreman came up to me, my brother, and said, "Hey Chris, you're gonna be working with this crew now." And then they said, "Here's your 2 checks. See you later," to me. And I was like, "What? I got all the way up here and you're gonna fire me?" And then next thing you know, I got a job at White Memorial, and this is where I got my girlfriend pregnant, and I wanted to make more money, so I made some business cards. I started passing them out to everybody saying, "I do drywall, I do this, I do that." And then next thing you know, something happens with my brother on the same project, and me and the foreman, we get into it, and I don't remember if I got fired, I quit, I can't remember. But anyways, I only had a couple $100 in my pocket, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And then all the cards that I passed out, I just started getting phone calls. And then I started just doing drywall patches and little things here and there. And then next thing you know, I started meeting people, and boom, boom, bing, bing, doing commercial. And then within 2 years, making over $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year. And you know, it just kept going up from there. So that from 2005 to 2018, you know, I did very well for myself and my family. But my problem was I was very generous and loose with my money when it came to like partying and that type of stuff. So I was in like 2 different worlds. One world was blessing me, the other world was cursing me. So the trick is staying in the world that blesses you when you get to that point. But anyways, so that's what I did. And then I took that money, and then my barber had all kinds of clients. I was like, you know what, I want a barber shop. Then I opened up a barber shop, and I ended up selling it for profit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, everything just starts working together to get you to where you want to go, as long as you're focused and dedicated and you're fully immersed in what it is you're doing. Now, I'm not saying I loved what I did, but I was good at it, right? And, you know, through my drinking and stuff like that, it made it harder than it should have been. So maybe I'd love it now if I did it this time. So now let's go to hit big in the stock market or crypto, right? Some of y'all out there were real lucky. Congratulations to that. Then you have real estate. You know, I'm not in real estate, so I can't really tell you how to get into it, but I'm just saying, like, that's just something. Follow somebody that knows how to tell you to do it. I can tell you how to build something. I can tell you how to build a business. I can tell you how to build a house. I can show you how to build a house. I can show you how to build a business. And I can give someone a job. And when it comes to winning the lottery, that's when you have to learn how to meditate, be happy, and just immerse yourself in it, and just let the world shift to bring you your lottery win. So at the end of the day, this would be my dream right here, to win the lottery and then build my kids their dream house and travel the world. And then everywhere I go, just kind of make the environment better and just start all kinds of businesses and stuff like that, and just be super high vibrational. But in the meantime, in order to play the lottery, I got to have money. So we got to come back over here to get our pockets fat. But anyways, through my story that I told you, manifestation is real. It's all about what you want to do, and the effort that you put in will actually guide you to higher and higher success. Some people are like, I don't want a business. Some people are like, I don't want responsibility. I'm like, fucking give me it all. I don't give a fuck. I grew up poor. Fuck that shit. I've been rich and I've been poor. Trust me, having money to pay for whatever you want to pay for and buy clothes and help whoever you want to help is way better than being on the receiving end of not being able to do anything, because it's almost like you put yourself in your own prison where you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. So at the end of the day, for the last 5 years, like I said, I had some issues with alcohol and drug abuse. not like crack or anything like that, but like opioids, Xanax and Adderall, where I made a shitload of money on them, but to heal myself, I had to spend it all. So now I've been getting back into my game, my bread and butter, and things are just looking up right now. The universe is conspiring to make it all happen, and I'm very thankful for the universe and everybody around me right now, because without them, who knows where I'd be. But at the end of the day, I'm a fighter, and everything I have, I've earned tenfold. So, there's no handouts over here, trust me. What else do we got going on here? I don't know, but that's what this video is about. Just hearing stories and being cool, because I'm real. That's what it is. My company's name, I'll tell you right now, is A+ Drywall Services. You need any drywall in California done, hit me up, let me know. I just got my license back, and so I'm ready to make some bucks. I think I need to go play some golf, because I don't want to do any of the little stuff anymore. I like the big money. Anyways, that's my time. Dragon out.